What happens when the bonds of brotherhood shatter under the weight of ambition and power? In the heart of the African savanna, King Nuru reigned supreme, a golden shadow against the rising sun. His reign was a testament to strength and wisdom, ensuring peace for his pride. Surrounded by his family, Nuru embodied the stability of their world. Life under his rule was a delicate balance of survival and harmony. But even in paradise, shadows stir and ambitions ignite. Shadow, Nuru's younger brother, watched, not with admiration, but with envy. Denied the throne, he harbored a simmering ambition. He prowled the fringes, a solitary figure, plotting his ascent. Nuru's roar was a warning, a declaration of his undisputed power. But Shadow heard only a challenge, a weakness to exploit. His claws sharpened, not just for prey, but for power. Nuru led by example, securing food and safety for all. Shadow, however, began to sow discord, disrupting the pride's rhythm. Queen Zira, ever vigilant, sensed the growing unease. He sought to win favor, subtle undermining Nuru's authority. Encounters between the brothers became fraught with unspoken tension. Nuru, though powerful, chose patience, hoping to avert a clash. But Shadow saw patience as weakness, an invitation to press his advantage. His lack of warmth, even towards the cubs, spoke volumes. The savanna itself became a crucible, testing the pride's resilience. Survival demanded unity, yet division festered. Shadow's selfishness emerged, prioritizing his needs above all. Nuru's patience wore thin. A silent threat hung in the air. The unspoken challenge escalated with every passing day. He subtly attempted to create his own faction, drawing others to his side. But Zira remained loyal, a bulwark against his schemes. He sought an opportunity, a moment of weakness to exploit. Shadow often hunted alone, hoarding his kills, defying pride rules. Nuru watched, his patience wearing dangerously thin. The time for diplomacy was quickly fading. Shadow, emboldened, began to test Nuru's boundaries more directly. A low growl, a direct affront to the king's authority. The king's eyes finally hardened, a silent declaration of war. The time for veiled threats was over. Confrontation was inevitable. The pride sensed the shift, the looming battle for supremacy. Shadow's ambition knew no bounds. No brotherly love could deter him. Nuru advanced, ready to defend his throne,
his family, his legacy. Two brothers, once inseparable, now stood as bitter adversaries. The stage was set for a brutal, inevitable clash. The air crackled with anticipation, a silent challenge passing between the brothers.
Years of simmering resentment now threatened to boil over into an unstoppable fury. With a primal roar, Nuru initiated the fight, a battle for ultimate supremacy. Shadow met him head-on, no longer brother, but fierce contender for the throne. The savanna trembled as two magnificent titans clashed, their roars echoing far. Every move was calculated, a dance of death with only one victor. Wounds were given and received, each strike fueling their desperate struggle.
From afar, the Pride watched in terrified silence, the outcome uncertain.
The future of the Pride hung in the balance, a brutal spectacle unfolding.
Nuru's experience began to show, his strength a relentless force. Shadow, though formidable, struggled to maintain his footing against the king.
The fight intensified, a whirlwind of muscle, fang, and claw.
Her heart ached, knowing only one could emerge victorious from this tragedy.
Innocence witnessed the cruel realities of the wild, forever etched in memory. Nuru pressed his advantage, his kingly power now fully unleashed.
Even in defeat, Shadow's spirit remained unbroken, fierce to the last.
One final, powerful blow brought the challenge to a brutal end.
Silence descended, broken only by heavy breaths and the rustling savanna grass. Defeat was a bitter taste, the cost of ambition laid bare.
Victory came at a hell price, the bond of brotherhood forever severed. The king's roar echoed, a declaration of his undisputed reign. The Pride cautiously approached their king, the battle's dust settling. Shadow, broken but alive, began his solitary, painful journey into exile. The king had prevailed, but the scars of this power struggle would remain. His reign secured, King Nuru faced a future forever altered by this brutal war.